Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there today? Just gonna make this little video here. Out here in the garage, working on the 318 that's gonna be going in my truck, my 92 D150. Wanna, but before I do, I want to give a little shout out, actually a big shout out to all the folks who are dealing with the recent hurricanes, Hurricane Michael. My heart and my prayers goes out to you all. I can only imagine what you're going through. It's just I've never been through a hurricane, so it must be just tremendously awful to have to deal with. I'm gonna put the camera. Sorry about that, but actually, I'm gonna move the camera to a better location so you can get a little bit bigger, better picture of what's going on here. So again, you have to see my finger or fingers. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. All right. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. That's a little better. That's yeah. Sorry, I don't have a professional camera equipment or rig or anything like that, so just have to bear with me. Um, I'm going through and going to go ahead and disassemble this 318 and get it down to where it will be a better engine, and it will work not only work better, but it'll be a way better engine for my truck than the 239 V6 that's in there. The 239 that's in there, for those of you who don't know, the 239 is also 3.9 liter. Okay, it's 239 cubic inches, 3.9 liters. The liters technology, I guess. Just never. But anyway, um, we need to. I need to get this engine apart so I can hone the cylinders. There is no ridge in these cylinders, so that's pretty darn good. I did take the timing chain off last night, the harmonic balancer and the timing chain cover, all of that is in here. The timing chain was very, very worn out. Very lots of slop in there. That's what causes some engines to run poorly sometimes, and then at other times they run fantastic. So that's something you need to be aware of. But I'll tell you, let me see if I can set up something a little bit better so that you can see the engine maybe a little more up close and personal. Yeah, maybe we can do something like that. Let's see. What can we do here? We need something somewhat heavy, something I can lean the camera up against. Okay, got you. I've got a brand. This is all a brand new phone, so there's a lot of. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cam. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cam and the lifters out of this thing, and let you see what's going on. Like I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna get this thing apart, and you all can be a little more involved in it and see have a more of a front row seat, I suppose. I did was able to get one lifter out. The other lifter got a lot of carbon buildup and everything on them, so they're going to be difficult to get out. Um, the Now some of you. Hello. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Just so you know, building um, big, wild, crazy racing. I'm building kind of I guess, a modified street driver. Um, the thing is, I could be building. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, this is a 318 and it's an 86 model 318. And some of you may be thinking, why waste your time? Well, the thing of it is, I can do this and I can build this cheaper than what I can go and I can buy maybe a 360. That I have a lot of these. This particular engine right here, this particular block was give to me. It was free, so I've got nothing invested in it so far. And what's even better is that, like I said earlier, the cylinder walls have zero uh, ridge, which is nice. There's even some of the cross hatching marks still on the cylinders, so that's pretty nice too. But what I'm going to do is this engine is going to be rebuilt with the stock bore uh, because it's going to be inexpensive to rebuild like that. And I'm going to do that, and then when I've got a set of heads I'm going to put on there that I'm going to port, and I'm going to work on those heads. I'm going to do some porting in the pocket of the head. That's the area underneath the valve. I'm probably also going to maybe do a little work on the ports themselves. I may even get to get the heads cut out for larger valve, 188 and 160. If I can do that, I don't know. I may not be able to. Now, this particular engine is an 86, and I believe it's an 86. Let's see. When was this thing made? I'll tell you here in just a second. Get out light. Oh, I was wrong. It's a 90 model. Yeah, very early 90. It's like I'm saying early. It's 4.2 when the block was cast. So it would be a 90 or a 91. So it's right near, not far from the end of the 318 LA's production. Now, the 318 LA, why I'm saying LA is because it was a lighter version of the A series engine. A series engines are engines. Your poly 318s and those sort of engines. They have those sawtooth valve covers and the really big wide intake manifolds. Yeah. Lots of those engines are around still. And they're not terribly hard to find either. They're like these. They made thousands and thousands and thousands of them. That's one of the reasons why I'm attracted to these, is because they're very cheap and they're very unassuming. Nobody thinks, oh hell, you can't do nothing with that thing. Well, with the right cylinder heads, and you can do a lot. Right cylinder heads, intake, cam, all of that sort of stuff, and the right exhaust system, you can do quite a bit. But yeah, now this is a 90 model, so after I think 1980. No, maybe earlier than that, maybe about 75. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But the big deal is you cannot bore these more than 30 thousandths. That's the max. So if you go much more than that, you really start pushing the limits. That's why I chose this engine to rebuild, because it has stock bore, and I'm going to hone the cylinders out here at home and put new rings in on the stock pistons. That saves me a tremendous amount of money right off the bat. And really, I've seen a lot of people picked up a couple 318s recently, two of them for like $200, and two more transmissions to go with them. So I think divvy all that up, plus a whole bunch of parts. You divvy all that up. I paid $50 a piece for, each 318 and then each transmission. Not too bad a deal, I guess. The guy had them and just really didn't want them anymore. They were just in his way. So anyway, that's the way it goes. You just all right. So all right, got almost all the lifters out. We got one more lifter to get out. Okay, here we go. That one was really easy. That carbon buildup on the bottom of the lifters really makes them difficult to get out. I apologize for the lighting in here. I know it's not fantastic, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm trying to utilize the light coming from and the windows, so it'll make it a little bit better for the camera to see me. I'm gonna go ahead and get this plate off and then get the cam out, and we'll take a look at that. First, put these up. And let's see. Going to need a ratchet and some sockets. Now, it's important to try and keep everything together and to keep, because you don't want to go multiple locations for all your parts. Now, however, I've got like probably a dozen 318s, so getting parts, some of this stuff is not hard for me. Now, your wear items like your rings, your gaskets, your seals, your bearings, all of that stuff can wear down, and then you have to start buying stuff, that stuff brand new. Still, sometimes you can run across some incredible deals. So sometimes you can do that. Sometimes not. Sometimes you have to pay the piper and you have to buy the brand new stuff. So that's what you have to do sometimes. So anyway, okay, get the little plate off right here, a little funny shaped plate. Very important, those cam retainer plate. Keeps that cam from walking back and forth in the block there. Yeah, I would show you the original chain and gears that were on here, but they were toast. I mean, they were really slap worn out. Really can make a difference on how one of these engines operates if you don't have set on here. And when I go back with this one, it's going to get a double roller. I've got to get my cam removal tool here. Large bolt. You don't even really have to have one. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one tiny little detail. Let's see. Forgot the I've got a gear back here for the distributor that I forgot all about. Sitting right here, so I just completely forgot all about it. Let's see. Can I get this thing out? Thing to keep in mind, if you are contemplating doing a rebuild on a 318 similar to this, or any 318 for that matter, one thing you do need to be aware of, you're looking at an engine that has tremendous potential like any other engine, but they have very good solid bottom end, very strong, but cylinder heads hold them back, cam holds it back, very small cam. Uh, the intake and exhaust systems really hold them back too as well. So if you do anything to them, if you have a car, truck, whatever, you can, upgrade your intake and your exhaust. It really helps out tremendously. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Grab the back of the cam here and kind of guide it out. You want to be careful and don't beat the daylights out of the cam bearings. Even though you may not reuse this cam, be careful and not beat the cam bearings to death. You want to just be gentle and just ease it out, guide it out. Will come out. You don't want to go and yank it or pull it out very fast. Okay, here we go. Got it out. So the cam is out of the block now. One more step of the disassembly complete. See, it's for a little while. It's got a little bit of rust here and there, but nothing tremendous. Yeah, no real pitting or anything like that. If this was like going to go back stock, I would probably reuse this, but especially if I was down on my money, which I usually am. Some of you may be thinking, why not 60 at least, or something of that nature? Well, let me explain. I don't have a lot of this thing called money to spend on stuff like that. I'm putting two kids through college, okay? And while, yes, I could sell this and get something different, selling this would be like selling one of my something and just be wrong. It's be awful. I wouldn't want to do. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to go and I want to put a 318 in this truck. Much, much better. Don't get me. Yeah, the 239 that's in there is still doing a fantastic job. It's just consuming a little bit of oil. 341,000 miles though. I mean, come on. It's going to. It's one of those things. Work with it. Just have to live with it. Okay, so we got that out. We got the cam out. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and pull this distributor drive gear out the rest of the way. I got the cam out without having to pull it out. Let's see if I can get it out here. I may have to just wait. Yeah, I'm going to have to just wait. It's just, well, I don't know. Maybe not. I might have to weld up on the backside down in there. So it's going to be difficult. It's just going to be a lot easier for me to just go from the bottom side and just hammer it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. I'm going to go because supper's ready and I'm hungry. So, all right. Thank you for watching and appreciate everybody watching and God bless. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, okay? See ya.